Fade in. Text. The future, day. We are in the future. Shows dystopian world. People walking around wearing different colors, red, blue, white, green, with numbers on their wrist, numbers 1 to 9. Their skin pure of art. Woman's voice, VO. Ancient tales have it that when two twin souls meet they will possess great power, uniting those around them, facilitating a utopian world. The government, fearful of their power, do anything to make sure they cease to exist. Int. Courthouse, day. President, Dean Thornton, 70s, a narcissistic older male, drunken with power, holds a press conference to address misfits. Dean Thornton. As all intelligent people know, we have bad people among us, hiding in plain sight. We've noticed a slight spark in our systems. We have to bring these twin flames to justice. All the law-abiding citizens out there, if you see something, say something. They pose a great threat to humanity and can make the world nearly impossible to live in. They are all criminals who need to be terminated. We are executing them to protect the safety of you all. Everyone knows of the ancient tales and the damage and despair these two could bring once paired together. Our only want is that you are all protected. Together we will make this world what it was always meant to be. A world of structure. 2. Int. Living room, day. Bailey, 19, an optimist in life but a pessimist in love. Next to her is Brooke, 22, a holistic junkie, who has a thirst for knowledge. Next to her is Brenda, 40s, a non-judgmental, nurturing woman who has a low tolerance for bullshit. They are in the living room of an avant-garde style studio apartment watching the press conference. Brenda. Asshole. Brenda turns off the TV. Bailey. Is the myth about twin flames meeting and an infinity symbol appearing on their body really real? Brenda. Girl, I don't know. Me and y'all father touched all the time and I never saw an infinity symbol. Bailey and Brooke give a look of disgust. Brooke. That's my cue to go get ready. Brooke leaves the living room. Brenda. The one thing I know for certain is that your dad was my soulmate. He was the only person to ever get me, maybe because he was a Pisces too. Bailey. Yeah, crazy. Bailey and Brenda laugh loudly. Bailey. I don't want a soulmate. Brenda. In this life, what you don't want you usually get. 3. Bailey grabs and rubs her left knee. Bailey. I don't know why my knee has been hurting lately. Brooke comes out of the bathroom fully dressed and ready to go to the event with Bailey. Text. Park day. Bailey and Brooke are in an open field park filled with green grass space. On the center stage there are various ASMR artists performing demonstrations and relaxation techniques. ASMR 1 artist. Any volunteers from the crowd want to come up for a live demonstration? Brooke screams out and gets called to the stage. Brooke gets to the stage. ASMR 1 artist. While I'm doing this I want you all to close your eyes and imagine what you are hearing and then open your eyes when your imagination is complete. Bailey closes her eyes as the ASMR artist massages Brooke's head with a hovering microphone above Brooke's head. Scratching sounds infuse the crowd's ears. Bailey hears a voice in her right ear. Cameron, 19, a protective young man with an athletic demeanor who happens to be wearing a left knee sleeve. Cameron. I like your necklace. Bailey opens her eyes and turns to her right. Bailey and Cameron lock eyes. Bailey temporarily taken aback, feeling deja vu. 4. Bailey. Are you just complimenting yourself? Slightly smirking. Bailey and Cameron have on the same yin-yang necklace. Cameron looks down at his necklace and back at Bailey and smiles. Cameron. I'm complimenting us. Bailey. Do you have a name, Yang? Cameron. Cameron, but you can call me yours. What shall I call you? Bailey. I'm sure that wouldn't be true, but you can call me Bailey. Cameron. What brings you here, Bay? Bailey. The universe. Cameron. Remind me to thank her. Bailey. And what brings you here, Cameron? Cameron. My older brother is one of the ASMR artists. Brooke walks off the stage and walks over to Bailey. Bailey introduces Brooke and Cameron. Bailey. How was it? Brooke. Great. I feel higher. The crowd increasing in number by the second. Bailey, Brooke and Cameron see policemen from a long distance trying to make their way through the crowd. 5. Brooke. I'm going to go to the bathroom, that massage relaxed me too well. Bailey. Want me to go with you? Brooke. No. Stay here and talk to your new fry and NND. Brooke giving Bailey a look of approval. Brooke makes her way through the crowd towards the bathroom. Colton, 22, a prideful activist, screaming into a hovering microphone from the stage. Colton. Man, fuck this. Fuck the warped police. Always trying to ravage some shit. The crowd starts cheering and yelling in the direction of the police. Cameron. Shit, that's my brother on stage. The crowd begins to get more rowdy. Police 1. Move. Get out the fucking way, you loons. The police throw a mace grenade in the air. A white powder substance fills the air as it starts to circulate across the park. The police are covered from head to toe in contemporary protective gear. The crowd begins to scatter frantically. Bailey. I have to find my sister. Bailey scans the crowd quickly for Brooke. Cameron. Text her. We have to keep moving. Cameron puts his hands on Bailey's waist to guide her away from the commotion. 6. Bailey texts Brooke. Cameron takes off his white bandana and gives it to Bailey to cover her nose. Bailey. She said she's at the car already waiting on me. Cameron. Tell her to get out of here, it's not safe. I'll take you where you want to go. Bailey grabs her phone and texts Brooke. Bailey, text. You can leave. Bailey's phone beeps. Brooke, text. Cool, I'm out. Bailey. What about your brother? Cameron. We drove in different cars. Cameron and Bailey arrive at his car. Int. Car, moving, day. Cameron and Bailey are in a neoteric white car, driving on the road. While Cameron's driving, Bailey looks to her left and notices Cameron's knee brace. Bailey gives of the impression that she has made a revelation. Cameron catches Bailey looking at his knee brace in his peripheral. Cameron. I just got a little sprain a little while ago, nothing major. Bailey looks over at Cameron once more and observes the number 1 on his inner left wrist. 7. Bailey looks down at the number 5 on her inner left wrist. Bailey. What's your sign? Cameron. Gemini, but I was born on the last day of Gemini, so I'm on the cusp of Cancer. Bailey. Silence. Cameron. You're a Gemini too, huh? Bailey. How do you know? Cameron. I just feel it in your aura. Pause. Can I steal you for the day? Bailey. I feel stolen already. Bailey and Cameron chuckle in unison. Bailey grabs her phone from her lap and texts Brooke. Bailey, text. En route, staying out with Cam. Bailey's phone beeps. Brooke, text. Nicknames already. Hand clap emojis. Have fun. Bailey. So, where are we going? Cameron. You'll see. Cameron turns to his right, looks Bailey in her eyes and smiles. Bailey. You know, I just thought of something. You could be a serial killer. 8. Cameron. You and I both know that I'm not. Bailey looks at Cameron with validity and certainty. Bailey. Have we met before? Tilts head to the side. Cameron. In another life. Cameron saying all his words with full confidence. Bailey tries not to smile, but does not succeed. Bailey. I hope we are not going to anything having to do with water. Cameron. I can't swim. I know. I am and look super athletic. Bailey. No judgment here, I can't either. I almost drowned when I was little. Cameron. Damn, I almost didn't have this moment with you. Bailey and Cameron talk non-stop until they get to their destination. Cameron swipes his numbered wrist across the handle to open the door for Bailey. Int. Headquarters, day. The police are tracking a twin flame by monitoring sparks and frequencies with their ultramodern high-tech security systems. Frequency Monitor 1. This is the biggest frequency spark we have seen to date. Frequency Monitor points to the screen at 2 circle blobs that are in motion. 9. Police 1. They have been on our flagged list for at least a month now. Surrounding frequencies in the area of the blobs start to rise slightly on the systems. Frequency Monitor 2. They're on the move, but it's faint. If they touch, we can pinpoint their location more accurately. Police 2 walks in the room. Police 2. I just got off the phone. The president is giving us the command to shoot on sight. He doesn't want to take any chances. Text. Field day. Cameron and Bailey are on a paintball course in an open field. They put on their safety gear and get their equipment. Cameron. I'll take it easy on you. Cameron picks up his gun as he looks at Bailey. Bailey. No, I'll take it easy on you. Bailey puts on her helmet and runs through the obstacle course. Cameron giving a look suggesting he is impressed and intrigued. Bailey and Cameron begin to play cat and mouse throughout the course. Cameron finally corners Bailey and shoots her in the heart, red paint splatters. Bailey. How did you get so good at this? Bailey and Cameron take off their masks and sit down. 10. Cameron. After my mom died, I got real angry. So, my father took me here to filter out my pain. Bailey gives a look of sadness and understanding. Bailey. My father died about a year ago and I think I just got cold. Cameron. Did you ever get warm? Bailey. This moment. Cameron and Bailey kiss passionately. Cameron. Let's do something that'll give us an adrenaline rush. Cameron and Bailey drive to the next destination. Int. Headquarters, day. The frequency monitors are still tracking Cameron and Bailey. The heightened spark was more than the system could take. Frequency monitor 1. The system seems to be overpowering. The system starts smoking and beeping deafeningly. Police 1. Get them back up now. Police 1 bangs his fist on the desk. Int. Center, day. Bailey and Cameron are indoor skydiving. They are completely covered from head to toe in wind tunnel suits, gloves included. Cameron. You ready, Bay? 11. Bailey. Shakes head yes. Cameron holds Bailey's hands as they get suspended up 30 feet inside an enclosed tube. They both experience an electric shock through their hands. Bailey and Cameron spin around as they hold on tight to one another. They come back down to the gravity. Cameron. Next adventure. Cameron and Bailey drive to the next destination. Next. Trail, day. Bailey and Cameron go for a walk on a hiking trail, surrounded by nature. Bailey tries to hold Cameron's hand and Cameron pull his hand away. Cameron. Maybe we shouldn't touch anymore. Bailey. Why is that? Cameron. You know why, Bay. We don't have much time left. Bailey grabs Cameron's hand and they interlock. Bailey. Then let's make the most of it and go beyond limits. Cameron is reassured. Int. Headquarters, day. Frequency monitor 1. The systems are back up, sir. Frequency monitor 2. They are somewhere on the trail in Eagle Beak. 12. Police 1. Good work. Pat's monitor on back. Let's head out. The police put on their gear and rush out. Next. Trail, continuous. Cameron and Bailey continue their walk along the trail. Bailey. Why do you think we've never met before this? Cameron. I just moved here a couple months ago. Bailey. I'm glad you did, considering. Cameron. I really think. Police 1. There they are. The police start to charge at Cameron and Bailey from a distance. Cameron and Bailey take off running at a fast speed. They manage to get away. Int. Hotel room, night. Bailey and Cameron are in a modern-day hotel room. Bailey. I need to call my mom and sister. Cameron. I'm going to go call my fam. Cameron goes on the other side of the door with his phone in his hands, closing the door behind him. Bailey picks up her phone and calls Brenda. Bailey. Is Brooke with you? 13. Brenda, VO. Yeah, she's right here, what's going on? Bailey. The police are after me. Flames are real. Voice changes octave. Brenda, VO. Oh honey, you have experienced something so special, something others have yearned centuries for. Brooke, VO. Just get as much time as you can. Love you sis. Brenda, VO. I love you honey, be fearless, be resilient. Bailey. I love you both. Voice trembles. Bailey hangs up the phone as she wipes away tears. Cameron walks back in the door. Cameron. I'm sorry. Bailey. For what? Slight attitude. Cameron. I fucked up your life. Bailey. Don't ever say that. You completed my life. A moment with you is better than none at all. Cameron. Pause. This may be weird to say or wrong timing, but I really think I love you. Well, I know. It seems impossible. Bailey. It's not, I love you too, Cam. 14. Bailey and Cameron make love. They are cuddling in bed. The police surround the hotel. Police 1. Come out. We have you enclosed. Bailey and Cameron put on their white clothes. Cameron. I'm going to stall them while you get out the window. Bailey. We're on the 4th floor. Cameron. You can make it. Bailey. We can make it. Cameron and Bailey climb out the window. Cameron jumps down to each floor beneath them as he catches Bailey on her way down each level. They get to the bottom. Cameron. I know where we can go. They begin to run. Text. Cliff, night. Bailey and Cameron are at the top of a cliff, overlooking the ocean. Buzzing mosquitoes and rustling leaves in the background. Bailey. I've never been here before. Cameron. I used to come here all the time to be alone with my thoughts. They feel the night breeze and breathe in the fresh air as they sit on the edge of the cliff. 15. The police come quietly up to the cliff. They get behind Bailey and Cameron. Police 1. Hands up. Get your fucking hands up, flames. Bailey and Cameron stand up. They interlock hands as tears roll down their faces. Bailey. They'll never let us be together. Bailey and Cameron turn their heads towards each other and look at each other deeply in the eyes. Cameron. I love you forever and always, flame. Bailey. I will always love you, in this lifetime and the next, flame. They lovingly kiss. Police 1. Put your hand up now. Bailey and Cameron turn back around, facing away from the police. The infinity symbol appears on the back of Bailey's and Cameron's neck. Bailey and Cameron both put their free arm up parallel to their side, their chin slightly tilted upwards. Police 1. Bang. Police 2. Bang. Police 1 and Police 2 shoot Cameron and Bailey in the back, piercing through their heart. Bailey and Cameron fall off the cliff together. Sounds of a splash. 2 white orbs come up, floating in the air. They merge together and form as one. Fade out.